Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me.
Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, Storybook Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful basket weave pattern. It has so much texture and looks way more complicated than it actually is. This is a one row repeat, so it's super easy once you get the hang of it. It is perfect for blankets, scarves, and more. So let's grab our yarn and hook and let's get started. So for today's materials that I am using a USH crochet hook. And then for my yarn, I am using Lion Brand Yarns Mandala Baby. And this is in color Narnia. And this is a lightweight number 3 yarn. You're also going to need some scissors and a yarn needle to weave in your ends at the end of your project. Today's tutorial will use a basic double crochet stitch, and I will show you step by step how to make that if you are unfamiliar with that stitch. We are also going to be doing front post and back post double crochets as well. It's super easy once you get the hang of them, but I will show you again step by step how to create each one of those stitches. If you enjoy this stitch, be sure to check out my crochet stitches playlist for even more crochet stitch tutorials. There are a lot of fun textures and techniques to try next. Alright, so to get started, we are going to chain a certain number of stitches depending on the size of the project that you want to make. For today's video, I'm just going to show you a small swatch, so mine will be a lot smaller, but I'm going to add real quick up on the screen a measurement chart for any size blanket that you're wanting to make. Alright, so if you are making a different size than I am today, you are going to make a chain in multiples of 6. So I am going to do 24, and then once you have your chain long enough in your multiples of 6, you're going to add an extra 2 chains at the end. So for mine today, I will make a total of 26 chains. So just use your measuring tape to measure along for the length that you want, just making sure that you have those multiples of 6 plus an extra 2 chains at the end. Alright, so as I said before, this is going to be a series of double crochets that we use to create this pattern. So for row number 1, we are going to put our first double crochet in the 5th chain from our hook. So we don't count the one on the hook. This next one is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So count over to your 5th chain. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook into that 5th chain. You're going to pull up a loop. Okay, so at this point you have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. And that is our first double crochet. And actually this chain right here does count as our first double crochet, so technically this is our second double crochet. And for the rest of row number 1, you're just going to put 1 double crochet in each chain across. So I will show you that double crochet again slowly if you are unfamiliar with this stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, grab your yarn and pull that through. You have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, pull through the first 2, then yarn over and pull through the last 2. And you're just simply going to repeat that across your chain. So 1 double crochet in each chain across. Alright, so now that we have row number 1 complete, we can go ahead and move on to row number 2. So once you have your last double crochet made, you're just going to chain 2, and then you're going to turn the piece over. So this chain 2 does count as a stitch for each round. So our next step is going to be to make our front post double crochets. So to do this, we're going to be working around the post of each stitch. Normally we would stick our hook underneath the top of the stitch, But for all of these stitches, we're going to be working around the post. So this is the long part of each stitch. All right, so we're going to start off like a normal double crochet, and we're going to yarn over. And then for the front post double crochets, we're going to go behind the post. So just insert your hook from in front of the stitch and then go behind it and then come out the other side of that post. Then you're going to yarn over like normal and pull that through. You'll have your 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So that is our first front post double crochet. And for this pattern, we're going to do 2 more. So it's going to be done in sets of 3. So we're going to make 2 more front post double crochets. Okay, so we have our first set of 3 done. So the next set of 3 are going to be back post double crochets. So instead of working on the front of it, we're going to go to the back. So to make our back post double crochet, we're going to yarn over, we're going to come behind the piece, and we're going to insert our hook between the last stitch we just made and the next stitch. We're then going to insert our hook in between the next 2 stitches. So we're going to go over that next post, and that's what that will look like from behind and in front. And then you'll just make your double crochet like normal. All right, so now I'm going to show you that slowly 2 more times for the back post double crochet. Okay, so we have our 2 sets of 3 done. So 3 front post double crochets and 3 back post double crochets. And we're simply just going to repeat that across. So next we'll do our set of 3 front post double crochets. All right, and after those are complete, then we'll move on and do our 3 back post double crochets. And that is simply what you do for the full length of this row. So go ahead and do your sets of 3 all the way across, making sure you're alternating between front post and back post double crochets until the very end. You should have 1 stitch left at the end, and I'll show you how to complete that once you get there. We've made it to the end of row number 2, so now we're going to make 1 double crochet in the last stitch, and you're going to do this in the top of that chain that was left over from the beginning. So you'll just go ahead and go into the top of that chain and make 1 double crochet. Once that's done, you're going to chain 2 and turn your piece over. And that is the pattern that we're going to repeat. I will show you this row one more time, but this is a 1 row repeat pattern. So you're just going to repeat the same row over and over again until you get to the desired length that you are wanting for your project. All right, so to start the next row, we're going to do the exact same pattern that we just did. So we're going to go ahead and start in this first post here, and we're going to make 3 front post double crochets. So exactly like we did in the last row. All right, once you have those 3 done, we're going to work in the next 3 and make back post double crochets. So as you can see, When we're doing each of these rows, we'll be working the opposite way on each one, so it makes that nice basket weave effect that we're looking for. Okay, so there are our 3 back post double crochets, and we're just going to repeat this pattern all the way across until you get to the end of this row. Once you come to the end of that row, you're going to make your last double crochet in the top of that chain 2 that we made from the last row. And then you're going to chain 2 and turn your piece over and just keep repeating that row over and over again until you get the desired length that you are wanting. And that's it for today's basket weave tutorial. Thank you so much for crocheting along with me, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my other patterns. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy crocheting!
Won't you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can